So,
I love Ken.
Chase,
what's up, man?
What did we? You know what we learned? You know what we learned today?
What did we learn today?
We're not fat.
We're not that big.
Holy shit, we got room to grow.
We got room to grow,
dude. My depression level's at like a 12, and it went down to about an 8.
Wait, so I mean, I guess I wasn't paying much attention to that.
You weren't checking out the
Are
bods?
you fucking kidding me?
No, I wasn't.
There were some goddamn behemoths.
Some big dudes.
Oh my god, dude. Okay.
What?
When you walk into a place and the first thing you do is buy a fucking huge cup of ice cream.
Oh yeah, that was your first move.
Eat it guilt-free, head held high. That is my kind of event, bro.
Because we went to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo.
Yes, we did. But let me just tell you, the last time I ate ice cream in public that guilt-free was fucking watching Old fucking Faithful.
See, what?
All the fucking moms and big motherfuckers at Yellowstone, and I'm just eating ice cream.
You just dropped 4 F-bombs in a matter of about 7
5
seconds.
words.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to clean
More
it up.
F-bombs than other words.
I'm trying to clean it up for Ken.
Wait, so we was at Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and the first thing Chase does is buy a big bowl of ice
First
cream.
thing he did is bought ice cream. And then the first thing I did after he got his bowl of ice cream was pointed out to him that relatively
We're all right.
we're doing pretty good.
I looked fucking skinny.
We're in pretty good shape.
You're a medium man. I'm a medium to small man, and Abba's a baby. Like he's a straight. He's like not even a baby. He's a fetus.
There was plenty of regular sized people there too.
But
I
not
could
really.
fit. I could fit in some of their stomachs.
Yeah, you could literally fit in some of their pant
There's
legs.
some big dudes.
There were some big dudes.
But hey,
there was
I mean-
one guy there. I'm not kidding you. He was 6'8", 573 pounds. All right. The guy was
573.
his camel toe was as big as my head.
This is what you took away from this event? Was this your favorite part?
This is just something that we observed.
When you're a big guy, you relate with other big guys. You see how much he's sweating. You like like his waistline or how he looks in a certain kind of shirt.
So you evaluate and then go,
Yeah.
is this me?
Yeah.
No, it's not me.
It's not quite.
All right, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool.
We're big dudes, but I think
we carry it.
we carry it relatively well.
Well, yeah, like we got good faces. Like I got a good face, you got a good face.
We got handsome faces.
You got great fucking hair. That hair adds like at least 3-4 inches.
I know I'm like
to
6'2".
You're a big guy right now, dude. Like,
I'm about as tall as Aaron Rodgers.
yeah, dude, you're like Kenny Rogers right now. Fucking
But
know when to hold.
so
on.
yeah, but I mean, it's a gaming expo. It's
It's
an
a lot of people
expo
that are
for.
sitting down for a long
That's what they
period
do.
of
That's
time.
their favorite thing in life.
the only
is-
thing I could think about. Sorry to cut you off, bro, but the only thing on my brain
That'll be
was
the last time you do that.
was literally think about the fucking grooves in those guys' couches. Those things are epic, man.
Just sunken.
Like I have a pretty good like cocoon groove. Like I can find my
Cocoon.
I can find my like comfort spot. Like
You know where to sit
There-
because that's
there
where you
she
fit.
is.
Where it just
Right.
tucks your butt in
yeah,
perfectly.
just boom blanket. I'm good. I'm I call it being safe. But
Safe.
dude, imagine the amount of just Cheeto dust under the fucking cushions of the chair.
Just cheese balls.
You could literally
Everywhere.
just go, whoop, and you got a handful of fucking Cheeto dust.
So the first thing that I
disgusting.
noticed when we walked in there was the Tetris World Championships were going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that was awesome. Those dudes were fucking putting
what
in
a
work, man.
I
Moving
hate
stuff
that game
down
for
quick.
one.
It's a tough game. Tetris is difficult.
Do we know much about the World Championship? Like, is
I
this,
don't know anything.
Well,
about it.
apparently they were doing a documentary about it, and I believe it was Ecstasy of Order, the Tetris Masters, and it was a 2011 film selection. So they've done a documentary about it before.
So they're doing the
and they're
follow
doing
up.
another one. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what is there to know about Tetris Championship.
Well, I guess
It's
what I-
crazy
Fit
shit.
it the
Is it-
puddle in the right puddle. Peg. I meant peg.
Just neither of those things.
Neither
though.
of those have to do with Tetris.
What I'm wondering about it is this an annual thing,
Right.
and it's taking place in Portland this year,
Right,
or
could be.
Maybe
Yeah, I
we
don't
should
know
have
much about it.
researched.
no? I think it's better for us to contemplate it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
think about live.
That way, it can be what we want it to be.
True.
To
I
me,
bet
it's a
all those guys
championship.
have huge dicks.
They probably do it once a year or something.
That's my only
to get
one,
The
I
best of
swear.
the best.
That's my only. Hey,
Once a year.
hey,
you think?
Triple B
Probably.
fans,
Chances are.
aka Zeb's dad.
Because
and
they
mom.
were going head to
That's
head.
my only dick joke. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I'll believe that when I don't hear another one.
I won't talk about a dick again. No dicks.
Yeah, you will.
The rest of the podcast, I will never say dick again.
All right, yeah, good.
So
job.
welcome to the Triple B podcast. As always, I'm Zeb, joined by my good friends Justin Abaddon Sims
Hello.
and Chase Pringle.
What's up?
Today we went to, as noted, the Portland Retro Gaming Expo.
Sweet.
It was rad. Like it was probably it was way more chill than Comic-Con.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Well, there's definitely less people.
Way less people. It was. I liked it.
It was cool. It
It was cool.
I liked it a lot. I would like to have spent more time there.
Yeah, we were on a tight schedule.
We can go back.
Yeah,
But whatever. We got around to see a lot of the...
we bought a lot of shit.
We spent
Yeah,
a
man.
fair amount of money.
I totally was not expecting to buy stuff and then was just hooked. And overall,
There was good deals.
fair prices.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
the-
Fair prices.
dude.
People
If
cutting
that
deals.
the guy that was like name your price on the NES games, he had an Excite bike and he was like $5, but he sold it earlier. The other I saw another Psych bike and it was $25. It was $25, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Somehow some of those cartridges
You know,
can be really expensive.
got the Hulk. I got the WrestleMania game.
You got a lot of
Yeah,
games.
you got a bunch of games. dude.
WrestleMania. What did I get?
You
I
got the Turtles.
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Turtles 2.
Turtles 2
The
arcade.
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Some racing game I can't remember.
Pro AM.
Pro
or
AM,
something.
yeah.
Rally Pro AM.
And then I got Magic Johnson Slam Dunk.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Slam Dunk.
Something like that.
That sounds right.
That game. Oh, dude, that game's gonna be
I
terrible.
think I remember playing.
I think Top
that.
Gun might be the worst game I bought, but it was such a good deal.
Top Gun is really fun. The first level,
and then it's impossible.
um,
Like all those games.
and then the second level, I believe it's the second level. You have to refuel,
Yeah.
which is really hard,
Do you got like dock,
and you have to.
or is it like in air?
In air. There's like a plane flying, and it has a little dangus
Yeah.
fuel pump.
Hey.
Little dinger
Look
that's
at
got
you.
a
And
you gotta
ding,
connect
ding,
to
ding.
it. And then after you're done refueling, I think you have to land on the aircraft carrier, which is virtually impossible.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
I mean,
Nobody
we
can
might as well
beat
try it
level
and just
two.
get angry and shut it off.
That's how it is. My dad actually, I think Top Gun was probably my dad's favorite game back when we had the NES back in the 80s. And it's one of those games where you get really frustrated and you're just like, it's fucking impossible.
Like
Right.
I'm over it.
Man, what I was stoked about too was checking out those home brews. Like,
Yeah.
I've been hearing about home brews for a while, where these programmers now are using the software to create new NES games,
Yeah.
and Sega
Make
games
new
and stuff.
8-bit games.
Yeah, and so they're very interesting because it's taking those retro games that were so difficult and played a certain way and about timing, and then kind of giving it a new look at it. Of
Yeah.
Stuff now.
Like what?
Like what? Well, the one I was playing was this super difficult.
Do you remember what it
puzzle
was called?
solving.
We should
I
have.
want to say it was called The Incident.
Yes, it was.
It's called The Incident.
You got to pass the first level, right?
I passed the first level,
And the
he
guy was like, "Congrats, bro."
Congrats, man! Most people can't pass the first level." I was like, "Sweet, respect."
Well, because you're a wizard.
Well, I like arcade games, and I like the old retro games. I'm not really good at them, but
You're better than me and Zeb.
but I dig them. To warm up for this, I went to Ground Control last night and was hitting some games hard, man. Was playing some Paperboy. Forgot that I was pretty good at Paperboy.
You're probably the
stupid
equivalent to Zeb and I put together. If our bodies went into one and we morphed into
Into a video gamer.
yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure I bring negative aspects.
Me too.
Oh, but wow, that I was really pleasantly surprised with this. I didn't know what to expect for the gaming expo. I was like, you
Yeah.
know, what is
That was
it
cool.
gonna
It was
be?
a
And
big.
just-
big, massive free arcade.
Yeah,
tons. I mean, every arcade game and pinball machine you could think of,
and just all those random setups where there's like a couch and an old TV.
Yeah, and then tables
playing GoldenEye
with consoles and TVs,
people
and
playing Battlefront.
Every console you could think of.
Yeah, and I love those little TVs.
I beat your ass at fucking Power Rangers.
Yeah, you did beat me at Power Rangers. See, so
tight.
you're not that bad, man.
Yeah, the game he was almost too scared to sit down and actually play.
And he beat me as the Pink Ranger too.
Yeah. Amy Jo Johnson.
Ooh, Amy.
And then the other side of the room was all vendors and, very reminiscent of Comic-Con setup.
Yeah.
But, video game focused for the most part.
Video game centric.
Video game art, used games, used consoles and parts.
Yeah, it was just a big like a swap meet of games.
Yeah, the one guy was selling $5 plastic bags.
Oh yeah, we thought he was selling $5 bags, but there was
was
like these bins of just wires, cables, random controllers.
There's games in there too.
Yeah, there's games in there too.
They have the DJ Hero decks.
Oh really?
The controller, which is pretty tight. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I would put it in a bag.
I really enjoyed it. I felt really comfortable. It seemed like
I ate ice cream for the first half. No one even batted an eye. Literally, people were asking me where to go get it.
Where'd you get the ice cream?
Like, I kind of want to go back and just wait at the gauntlet machine and get some gauntlet.
Get on.
Yeah. I kind of want to just go back and get some of those nachos. Baseball nachos.
Oh, yeah. You're like, those nachos look so good. They're fucking tortilla chips and like easy
gas
chips.
station.
Those are the best kind of
gas
nachos.
station nachos.
Oh, my God.
Those are the worst kind of nachos.
Those are my fave, man.
Probably only Taco Bell has worse nachos.
Like a what? Taco Bell nacho cheese is top notch.
Top notch. It's the exact same shit.
No, it's so good. There's nothing. No, don't
maybe
ever
worse.
say that. Don't ever say that Taco Bell nacho cheese.
What is so special about Taco
Everybody
nacho
that's
cheese?
going to listen to this will disagree with you.
There's probably not even any real cheese in their cheese
No,
sauce.
of course
it's about
not.
the same quality
No,
that
it's-
you get from a gas
it's
station.
different.
7-Eleven.
Dude, Taco Bell nacho cheese is so bomb.
It's disgusting.
I lick the plastic thing when I'm done.
I got one quesadilla at Taco Bell one time, and I couldn't even finish it because it had that disgusting nacho cheese in it.
What is wrong with you guys, man? Like, jeez, you guys are all going soft. I don't like it, man. Like, I'm losing my friends or something.
Losing your friends
Taco
over
Bell nacho
Taco
cheese.
Bell
Everybody
nacho
knows
cheese.
Taco Bell nacho cheese is the best thing ever.
Not everybody. I think most people agree with us that it's disgusting.
Nah,
Right.
let's take a poll.
And I'm not gonna say I'm not
poll.
gonna sit here and be a hypocrite because I will get down on some Taco Bell
Oh,
here
fuck
and there.
yeah.
We'll all eat
And,
some gross ass shit.
Yeah,
No,
we'll
I
eat
won't-
some gross
I won't
shit,
call it
but I'm not
gross.
gonna sit there and go, this nacho cheese is Flavor Town.
It is.
That'll be our poll, and you'll see the results
All right,
will be.
I'm curious.
Is the Taco Bell nacho cheese Flavor Town?
No.
It's not good.
Is Taco Bell nacho cheese and 7-Eleven nacho cheese the same thing? It's not. It's not.
Same quality.
And I'm sure there's intricacies.
There's not.
I wouldn't be surprised if
That's-
we ended up looking up and finding out that it's the exact.
No,
same
I know
cheese.
I know the flavors. It's not.
He does know. Like he can tell the difference between.
You can smell it.
Put any kind of nacho cheese and on a chip. Put me on a blindfold, and I'll win that motherfucker.
He could blind
We're gonna
taste
do
test the
this.
different types of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He could tell
On
us
the
what
way-
color.
Oh, dude.
When we were pulling
Yeah.
up to the gaming expo, Chase flipped his lid and go, "Oh, dude!" Because there was like you said, like
There's a
four
pack
dudes.
of like
There was
five, six
there
guys.
was 6 guys. There were 6 dudes walking down the street, and they all had Mountain Dew.
Not just regular though, the big ones.
They were
The 2
doing it.
liters.
They were
Yeah, they all
not
had- they had
2
ma-
liters, 1 liters.
The
bro.
1 liter, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
They were all
They
rocking
all had
dudes.
dudes.
One had one in his cargo
How
pants.
many different flavors
Dude
of
with
Mountain
the cargo
Dew
pants
are
is
there?
sick.
Yeah. How many flavors of Mountain Dew?
Oh,
are there?
dude.
There's like-
there's a lot.
Like
Code
6 or
Red?
a
7.
lot, yeah.
Code Red,
The blue one.
Well,
Baja Blast.
There's a lot. We
Here's the
can't
thing.
Get through them all.
If
and there's like rotating.
if I did a blind taste
seasonal.
test, I couldn't tell you which one
Any
was
of
which.
them.
But you, Chase, you could.
Yeah.
You could pick every single one of them out.
Yeah.
What are some more?
I believe you could do that. I think if you
I'm the only person keeping Triple B alive, man. Like,
What do
you
you
know?
mean keeping it alive?
I'm single-handedly fucking all my Cheetos out there.
All
Fucking,
your Cheeto fingers?
yeah, man. People know what I'm up.
the Cheeto perspective.
People know.
we're
People
The
know.
Cheeto
We're
perspective.
still triple being.
If you're playing, not if you're eating goddamn cauliflower burgers.
It wasn't a cauliflower burger. It was a beet burger, and
God-
it was fucking delicious.
Goddamn beet burger.
Yeah, man.
That's no triple.
What's wrong with that?
It's a cheeseburger, dude.
That's not a cheeseburger.
Yeah, it is.
That's a goddamn beef
Nothing
burger.
in the word burger says beef meat.
Man, you flipped your lid, bro.
I'm just saying.
You
It's still a burger.
You flipped your lid.
It's still a burger.
It's not a burger.
It's a burger.
It's not a burger.
It's called a burger.
It's not a burger. Let's take a poll.
We're gonna have like 5 polls this week.
Let's take a caller.
Yeah,
We'll take a caller. Line 1.
We got Jen in Camas.
Hey, Jen. So do you think a goddamn cauliflower burger is
It
the
wasn't
same as
cauliflower.
a bacon,
It was a veggie patty.
bacon peanut butter pickle burger?
I think any kind of burger can be a burger.
I think you're a dumb twat. Next caller. Jim, what's up? Do you think a fucking cauliflower burger is the same as a goddamn peanut butter pickle burger?
Nah, man, I never believed in that. It's got bacon. Bacon to go home, B.
Thanks, bro. I feel you, bro. Next caller. Hey, do you think a goddamn cauliflower burger is the same as a goddamn fucking pickled bacon cheeseburger?
Well, you're gonna die.
Next caller.
Speaking of burgers, we went to the Hobnob Grille.
Hobnob
It was
Grille
good.
For lunch.
Southeast.
It was good.
Really good burger.
That's why it's nice, man.
I dug it, yeah.
And usually big burgers, too. Like, they give you a full plate.
Good size.
Yeah, I mean, I was on the toilet lickety split.
You were quick with it.
Tradition stays alive.
Tradition stays alive.
I'm a man of routine and traditions, man.
Routine.
Zeb goes, remember in the car ride, I was like giving birth to a baby, and Zeb goes, why didn't you go to the bathroom at the restaurant? And I go, because I can't break tradition, bro. So hurry this goddamn van
so I
up.
had to
Yeah.
speed
So he screamed the whole way back like a expectant mother giving birth.
You remember what we were saying? Like, what were we saying? We were
Well,
screaming.
you're saying put a siren on the top. Woo, woo, pooper. We got a pooper on board.
We got a pooper on
Move
board.
out of the way.
Get out of the way!
My friend's got a poop.
Get out of the way!
Oh, what do you know? We're talking about poop again.
Jeez, man. We can't get away from it.
We're
Good.
sorry.
I'm
So,
sorry.
What are we supposed to do though?
Yeah, we're just...
It's a big part of our lives.
We're just some boys.
Yeah, you gotta poop. Everybody's got poop.
Even
Everybody
hot girls
The
poop.
hottest of girls poop.
They do. They take big old Stanley steams.
Everybody poops every day,
You know what I mean?
unless you have a problem.
Girls get diarrhea too.
Oh, yeah. Crazy diet.
That's weird.
Like specifically, like
You know,
Extra crazy.
You
Girls
live with
get
girls.
Crazy diarrhea.
Girls' diarrhea is the top notch
Crazy.
diarrhea.
Samara will get some crazy diarrhea.
Really?
Dude, Samara will sit on the toilet forever. I'm like, what are you doing in there? She's like, I'm pooping.
She's a pooper.
She poops like a grown adult man.
She's a-
and she's
she's
a
the
9-year-old child.
She's the best.
Oh man, and she'll be in there with her tablet, just playing games and shit.
It is the best thing ever. Like, especially if you live in a small, like, you know, whatever. You guys live in an apartment, and that personal space. Even when you're a kid, I remember like living in a fucking house, and you could go in the bathroom and just escape from everyone.
Oh yeah.
I would go.
Believe me,
I would take
bro.
drumsticks. I would
Believe me, bro, the toilet has been my escape from reality for a long time.
Such a beautiful thing. I think like I don't.
It is. There's solace in just like
I think like probably about 6 or 7 is like maybe even 9. Like age 9 is where you like realize, you know what I mean? Like you're starting to get into things and like
right. You got your own stuff.
yeah, you know, and you could just take it into the bathroom and escape with it for half hour 45. You know,
True that.
I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Dude, did you see the Daredevil season 2 trailer?
I haven't seen it yet. Huh?
Daredevil's coming back, man.
It's next year
It's
though,
got
right?
Punisher and Elektra.
it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be until next year.
Yeah, so I saw something
'cause I
that said it
think-
was 2016.
Yeah, because I think Jessica Jones is going to happen next.
November. Jessica
Yeah,
Jones,
it's coming
November.
up, like 6th or something, right? Or 30?
Maybe. I thought I saw 24th, but that
Maybe.
could have been something
It's
else.
somewhere in November.
What's going on
Good
with
research.
Netflix lately, man? They need to update their shit.
They are.
What are you
They've been
talking
updating.
about? Dude,
I'm
they
so
just did
bored
a
of
huge.
everything.
They just did a huge update too now, where on the app you can search their whole catalog of each genre.
Really? How?
Because it used to be on the app, you could only see like recommendations. Like it would be like, oh, horror, and it would just have like some recommendations. But now they've made it categorized so you can actually go to the horror genre and it'll just list all of their horror. Yeah, so that's been nice.
I've been watching Luther.
Oh, that one with Idris Elba?
Yeah.
I love that guy,
Kind of a
man.
crime drama.
Yeah, how is that?
It's really good.
And
He's amazing,
and
man.
Does he have his English accent in that? Yeah, that's the real way he talks, man.
Yeah.
He said
sometimes people aren't born in America.
He said that when he was auditioning for The Wire, that they only wanted original people from Baltimore and stuff, and so he had to completely lie and just fake his American accent and went to the audition talked the whole way like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the exact same Netflix that's been on my phone forever.
Have you updated?
You probably haven't updated your app, jackass.
There's nothing new about it.
Well, you can't just on the spot right now.
Look at that.
Yeah, but then go to your search function. I'm not gonna sit and walk you through this.
What
live.
do you mean this? What do you got to do?
Your settings and shit.
Oh man.
Nah, I'll show you later. We're not doing this
I'm itching
right now.
I'm itchy today, boys.
But Daredevil or Netflix is killing it. I mean, they got the Daredevil season 2 looks good. I'm stoked. Punisher and Elektra are gonna be in it.
Yeah, but it needs to come out sooner. I'm bored of everything right now.
Well,
man.
Jessica Jones is gonna come out next, and it's gonna be in the same vein, kind of.
Jessica Jones looks tight. That's
How do we do updates?
Ritter.
Oh,
yeah,
Store,
dude,
maybe.
she is so.
You're right.
What's the adjective?
Oh my God, Chase! I know I'm right. You don't have to fucking look at it right now.
He had to prove it. He's like, I don't believe you. I don't
believe you.
No, this is.
How do I update?
I guess it is updated.
There you go. But
I don't get what you're saying. Oh, genre.
My God, you can't save this for fucking after the show.
Figure it out now.
My God, get rid of that toothpick too. You look like a jackass.
And I'm excited to see how Jessica Jones goes. She's super bomb. She's got that gritty look too, where it could end up being perfect for her. And I'm interested to see how it goes because Jessica Jones being a more minor character in the universe as far as widespread knownness, Daredevil's a pretty major character. A lot of people know of him.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
I haven't finished Daredevil.
Still?
Sucks.
You're a moron.
Maybe that's what I should do tonight.
So we got that, and then also right around the same time we got Supergirl starting up.
Yeah, which I don't have faith for.
Here's the one reason why I'm interested is because it's not on the freaking CW.
It's not?
It's on CBS.
Oh, what? CBS, that's right.
So Gotham? To me, that instantly says it's probably going to be better.
Because, yeah, they're pretty picky, I hear.
Dude, I started watching Gotham.
You just started Gotham?
It's not bad.
How far are you into it?
I fell asleep around the second episode.
He fell asleep in the middle of the first episode, guaranteed.
It's not bad, though.
Didn't even finish the first
It's about Batman.
It's not about Batman, though.
But yeah, that's the thing. They show him, his parents get killed in the first,
No, but that show is not about Batman.
What's it about, then? I mean...
It's about Gordon, man.
Oh, Gordon Lovett.
No, Jim Gordon.
Jeez, Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he the young guy in it?
He's the main character.
They kind of made him young in this.
Kinda?
Yeah, it's all about Batman.
Well, Bruce Wayne's a kid.
Bruce Wayne's a kid. It's Jim Gordon in his prime when he's on his come up in the Gotham PD.
Oh,
and
interesting.
Then,
Penguin's
so
weird.
That's why all the villains are they're not. Really
that's why Penguin's young and shit.
That's what it's about.
I thought that was weird. I was like, man, that's a weird fucking. Portrait of Penguin.
Okay, remember 20 years ago how everybody in the world was younger than they are now? It's like that.
I get it. I did get it, but now I get it.
I don't know if you do.
Hey.
What did you think?
I just thought it was about Batman. And I thought they were just doing some crazy, wacky spin, Ooh, we're going to make it fucking Twilight,
But yet you haven't seen Batman, so...
So who cares? I know he's like a younger, okay, okay.
Okay, explain.
I know who the Penguin is. He's a big, fat, round fucking guy. Danny DeVito plays him, right? So
in one movie.
Universe,
that's him. In my mind, that's the Penguin.
Okay.
Okay? He's kind of dirty, he wears fucking long pajama bottoms, you know what I mean? The whole thing. He's got fucking... calamari stains on his shirt and shit.
Calamari stains?
He loves fish.
What are you talking?
And I just thought they were like, ooh, let's clean this image up. Let's make him young and dumb and, all that Hollywood bullshit. I just thought it was that. I just thought they were just making the characters look cool.
It's
give it a
supposed
Twilight
It's
spin.
supposed to be a prequel.
It's an
supposed to be
origin story.
earlier.
Okay, fair enough. So there we go. Potatoes, potats.
Well, it has nothing to do with potatoes or potats.
I learned something new today on triplebpodcast.com.
There you go.
Check it out,
There you
everyone.
go.
Did you see the new episode of Star Wars Rebels?
No, did that premiere, huh?
Yes, it did.
Well, how was it?
Good.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Was it on the Disney?
Disney XD.
Disney XD.
XD.
Which means that the Guardians
Yeah.
show
That
must be
started
out, too.
in September. Yeah.
Yeah, like end of September.
I haven't seen any of it yet,
I got to
but-
catch up on those, man. 'Cause I definitely got faith in the Guardians.
Rebels is tight because Ezra.
Yeah?
Just that, because Ezra.
Because
Ezra's
that's
tight. Remember when he
And
steals...
Zeb, there's Zeb.
Zeb,
is
yeah.
in
And
Rebels.
he looks like you too,
Zeb's
man.
tight.
Just a big-ass monster.
It's a big purple guy.
They've got some cool characters in that show. Sabine's cool.
He's going to look like you when you're sleeping tonight.
I
and
think
choking you.
I think this season Sabine is gonna. I'm guessing it's her mom, maybe a sister that she comes in contact with. During the trailer, they showed her beating somebody who clearly she was familiar with, but they didn't say who it was.
You guys remember that episode when Ezra he's on the pod racer thing, he's stealing that cargo and they're fucking chasing
It's
him
the
up?
first episode.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's like the first episode.
I've seen that one.
the only one you've
5
seen.
times. Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 times.
So-
No, Rebels, though, actually is making me want to go back and watch Clone Wars again.
Yeah.
Because Clone Wars was a little hard for me to get into, just because it was so tied to the mythos of the newer 3.
Right.
And then that's what I like about Rebels, is that it's that further on in the story. But it's been making me go, okay, I want to go back and really pay attention in Clone
Well, they brought Ahsoka back into Rebels from the Clone Wars,
Right,
and one of
right.
the things that's interesting is that she doesn't know that Darth Vader is Anakin.
But she does in Clone Wars.
No, remember because she was Anakin's Padawan in
right.
Clone Wars.
You're my Padawan.
So now
So
They're-
now she's there.
they're fighting
Lord
again-
Vader is in place, and she doesn't realize.
but she can
that
feel
it's
something
Anakin.
like that. She can
Right.
tell, and he doesn't know she's with the rebels either,
Interesting.
but he senses her. So it's interesting. It's cool.
Well, on the Star Wars tip though, Chewbacca #1.
Chewbacca was tight.
Chewbacca #1, man. Yeah, and fucking, I immediately first thing I do is open it and make sure that that's what's happening. Just
Well, you
fucking
didn't really
Chewbacca
think that there was a
sounds.
chance that they were gonna translate his words.
I did,
you?
man.
Really?
I did think that
Did
they
they?
might do something. No, they didn't. It's
That
just
sucks.
it's just
Because that's all he does.
that was a weak Chewbacca.
And only certain people,
try it, try it.
can understand it. That's not
Baby Chewbacca.
sound like a mogwai. Do you know what a mogwai is?
Yeah.
What?
It's a thing that lives in the depths of the swamp marsh buggies of.
Why do you say
idiot.
marsh
England.
buggies? Why you always say?
Of course,
marsh
they had
buggies?
Chewie helping out a young girl, though.
Nice. Yeah, I have. Well, I
Did you
haven't
read?
read it.
Oh, you
yet.
haven't
think-
read it?
No,
Okay.
no,
Do you
I
think Chewie
skimmed through it and
bangs?
was like, yes, and I'm gonna read it now.
Do you think Chewie bangs?
Chewie bangs all the time, bro.
I mean,
but when he does,
he's
it's
old. He's been
bang.
around for a long time. He's probably had.
You think he
couple
likes
encounters.
fur burgers?
Wookiee, the
Get it?
girl Wookiees are pretty hot. You know,
Yeah.
they got
You like a
something
girl,
going for 'em.
Wookiee?
It's cool.
Yeah.
Have you read the Shattered Empires?
I'm mad at it. I still need to read the third,
Okay,
but man, I'm that's just awesome.
cool.
Yeah, I'm stoked, man. It's like all of this coming together is just reaffirming that I really do have faith in this movie, man.
And they're saying that everything they're putting out now, that's the Journey to
Journey
the Force
to,
Awakens.
yeah.
It has hints about things that are going to be in the movie.
Right.
No spoilers, but I mean, like
Some hints, some
they'll
things
hint.
that'll
They're going to hint
kinda-
at things. and-
Right, right.
You better be reading between the lines.
Better catch up on them clues.
I'm reading.
You better read slow and thoughtful.
I'm reading Aftermath, which is the novel, the official novel for what happened directly after.
Imagine how mad you're gonna be when you watch the movie for the first time and you go, "I knew I should have thought about that when I read that comic book."
Why would I be mad? I want to know nothing. I'm not looking at any spoilers.
You're not getting on Reddit and shit?
No, I don't want to know anything except for what they're giving us, which because what they're giving us isn't spoiler information. It's just setup.
Yeah, and it's so far has been like I gotta give them props on the way that they're doing this, the way that they're unveiling things. It's like we said before, how it's like they're giving you just enough so that you're like you feel like you like these characters, without knowing anything about them.
Sounds real boring.
You're real boring.
Well, like your life.
My
pretty
life
much.
rules.
Like grinding your monk.
Grinding my monk has been going well. You guys want to talk about it?
Not yet.
Paragon level 650.
Have you heard about the Vader Down?
No, so this is some kind of crossover special.
So the Star Wars
shot.
Well, it's a six issue crossover between the Star Wars comic and the Darth Vader comic. They're putting out a Vader Down #1. It's a standalone, and then 5 or 6 issues of Star Wars and Darth Vader will tell the rest of the story.
Nice.
That's kind of a tight name, though. Vader down. Vader down.
Yeah, I suppose.
Say it again.
Vader down.
Say it cool.
Vader down.
Say it like if you were trying to sell it to somebody as being,
Vader down.
Yeah, nailed it.
You know what I mean?
Nailed it.
You know what I mean?
And I guess while we're on Star Wars, let me just mention this real quick. There's a rumor as of I think Thursday or Friday. The rumor was that there will be a new trailer for The Force Awakens, as well as the new official movie logo.
That's supposed to be this Monday,
on
right?
Monday.
So when this episode drops,
so if you listen to this Monday, like you should,
yeah, you asshole,
right away.
And the rumor is that it's going to be shown somehow on or during the Monday Night Football game.
Really?
Yeah.
Monday Night Football.
So maybe it's just an extended TV spot then, I guess.
Like Michael Jackson used to do back in the day. Sorry,
Yeah.
I gotta position myself.
Yeah, Michael Jackson used to do video premieres on primetime network television.
I gotta position
That was badass.
myself.
I remember the first time I saw the Bad video.
That Pepsi shit, man.
Pepsi shit.
Well, you know.
Pepsi.
I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
Michael Jackson Pepsi commercial.
Yeah, dude, he fucking loved Pepsi.
You weren't even alive when that commercial was filmed.
Yeah, I
You've
was.
probably never seen it.
I have seen it.
The one where his hair caught on fire?
Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah.
That was serious. People made a lot of jokes about that, but that was
That was
serious
real.
business. Yeah.
Dude, I've watched Michael Jackson documentaries. Come on.
I didn't say you hadn't.
Is that like historically one of the like bigger or first known like big pyrotechnical failures?
Metallica's.
On, like,
He actually got
Metallica's
burnt.
one. Yeah.
He got burnt up.
Yeah.
Head field.
So did Mike.
Yeah.
Mike had to get skin graft and all sorts of stuff.
Do you think that's why he went lighter?
I mean, he has used that incident as a sort of a crutch for some of the decisions he's made.
Like,
since. I talk about him like he's still alive.
Yeah.
Well, lately he hasn't said much about it, but up until a few years ago,
you just got a badass Michael Jackson toy from Japan.
Yeah, the Bandai figure
the
arts.
Bandai one. You
So
showed
cool.
me.
Got it in the mail.
I want to take it out of the package so bad.
Is that
You
the
could,
one that
maybe.
poses into the?
Yeah, because it has a whole bunch of different hand attachments to change the position of his hands.
That's tight.
And you can do like his famous dance poses.
I mean, maybe you could sacrifice one lamb. You know what I mean? Just one.
The package is slightly torn,
Yeah.
which makes me go like
Whatever.
but it's
Fuck it.
sealed, so I don't know.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
It would be cool to take it out.
You might even be able to buy another one at a later date for cheaper. You know, have one in the box, one for pleasure.
Speaking of the, you're talking about the Michael Jackson, the Pepsi thing. Did you hear about the Pepsi Back to the Future thing that they're doing?
What is Pepsi doing?
Pepsi Perfect is coming out. They're releasing a limited edition Pepsi Perfect, which is packaged and looks like it appeared in Back to the Future too.
Wow.
Because by the shortly after this drops, a few days after this drops, it's going to be Back to the Future Day,
October 21st.
2015.
They called a lot of shit. They called the Cubs fucking...
The Cubs winning their first
that's-
playoff series.
Yeah, well, and that's crazy, man. And then also what's insane is that Florida, when they predicted that in the almanac, Florida didn't have a baseball team at the time.
Did they not?
No, so it was
This is
only
before they got the
it was
Marlins?
a few years later in '93 was when the Marlins.
Yeah, there's all
Pretty
kinds of
crazy.
weird parallels. History Channel is actually doing a Back to the Future, like a then and now.
Do you got the DVR set for it?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Lies.
that was a lie.
A lot of,
I will though. I'll do it today.
And a lot of movie theaters are going to be playing it
like the back. Remember the glasses, like the TV glasses, Google glasses. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch.
There's real hoverboards now.
Yeah, like
they got the Nikes that lace themselves. They actually made that shoe.
Right. There's a bunch. I mean, there's a lot of things.
That's actually funny because those are things that probably wouldn't have been made if it wasn't for that movie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like that's what I feel about sci-fi and why I love it so much is because and as it's being science is proving is like these things tend to be such a like prediction of stuff that people want to make and therefore like manifest.
It actually inspires ideas.
Yeah.
Would you call Back to the Future sci-fi though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would call it a slapstick comedy.
Time travel.
The only thing slapstick about it really is
Great
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah,
that shit's funny as hell.
Doc Brown's
but it's a comedy.
It's a comedy.
But it's a sci-fi comedy. It's got a lot of elements of sci-fi.
And that's
to it.
I think that's what makes it
the flux capacitor.
I see.
1.31 gigawatts.
I look at sci-fi like like the big blob swamp monsters shit.
Well, you're an idiot.
Like that's sci-fi to me.
You just think like only like B movies and stuff are actual sci-fi, but no, there's actual mainstream science fiction.
Huh. Like what's another example
of like comedy? Sci-fi?
Of like sci-fi, like mainstream sci-fi.
Star Trek,
Star Wars.
Okay. I don't know. It just feels like they're more would like Harry and the Hendersons be sci-fi?
Not really.
That's Bigfoot, right?
Yeah,
it's Bigfoot, but I don't know.
That's
I don't think I would call that.
That's not really sci-fi.
Yeah, that's more like
I mean, you could probably.
That's cult classic.
I don't think anybody would like.
That's more of a situation.
Nobody would.
Comedy.
I don't think anybody would beat you up for putting that movie in the sci-fi section at the video store.
Hilarious.
Hey,
get this goddamn movie out of the sci-fi.
Looking for Harry and the Hendersons. It's in sci-fi.
I went to get Harry Potter, and instead I found Harry and the Hendersons. This is bullshit.
No, I mean
that's why the video stores got shut down.
That was it.
They couldn't maintain
Harry and the Hendersons is fucking crippled blockbuster in Hollywood, dude.
Both Harry and
single-handedly fucking crippled
and
the
Back to the
VHS game.
Future. I would more likely put into comedy, but that's what makes Back to the Future a unique cult classic is because it has so many elements of sci-fi.
Right.
In it.
Like, okay, let's think more.
It's just
let's
how like
more.
Indiana Jones could probably
Would that be
put into
sci-fi?
like a fantasy category if you wanted to.
Sci-fi fantasy maybe slash. It could be a slash,
but it's more. It's an action film.
But it's action.
Yeah.
But and
it's also got elements of comedy.
Right.
But what about like the newer one?
Mars Attacks, comedy sci-fi.
What about the newer one? The one with aliens, sci-fi.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Right, just burp into the mic.
Whatever.
I mean, what about Mars Attacks, though? Would you say that's comedy with elements of sci-fi?
That's Tim Burton, though. That's a whole other thing. You know what I mean?
It's still...
I don't know.
I don't know what you mean.
That's like art.
I don't know what you mean by
like
being
art.
a whole
Mars
other thing.
Attacks is like art.
Yeah, man.
Put that in the art category.
Yeah.
It is.
Is Edward Scissorhands? Let's go down the wormhole. Is Edward Scissorhands sci-fi?
Kind of.
Yeah, that's sci-fi fantasy-ish.
He was born in a fucking mansion. He was like sheltered and weird.
Yeah, he's got weird. It's a strange tale.
Strange tale. Suburbia. Tale. Fucking weird suburbia. That girl that just wants to bang him, the hairdresser.
Let's go through the whole movie. Do you have a movie review for us this week, Chase?
I actually do.
Yeah? What's your movie recommendation?
It's actually a documentary.
What's that?
It's called The 7-9.
The 7-9?
It's about... I can't remember the dude's name. But it's about this guy. He was a cop in the fucking... somewhere, that crazy place in New York where crack and shit started. The East whatever, New York.
Okay.
Anyways, long story short... I won't give a whole thing.
East New York.
He was a corrupt cop. He was a dirty motherfucker, okay? Dirty cop. And it's a crazy tale. It goes through his trial. He eventually gets caught. He ends up selling crack. I mean, he was he would rob motherfuckers and like do holdups as a cop. It's really, really interesting.
The 7-9, you say?
The 7-9, I think that's what it's called.
Is it spelled out? Or
Yeah.
I want to look it up.
Look it up. It's I mean, as far as
7-9,
the 7-9.
So you dug it.
I think the 7-9.
You gave it 3 Bs?
It's really amazing documentary. It really is. The guy's still alive. He did 12 years, and now he's writing books, and they did this documentary. They're going to do a movie about it. The story is fucking incredible. He was on some guy's podcast. I won't promote the motherfucker. But that's how I heard about it. I was working, and I went and I downloaded it. Fuck you, I'm not buying it. And
did you find it? Is that what it's called? The 7-9?
No, nothing's coming up.
You don't know what it's called.
Maybe it's not called the 7-9.
The 7-5?
The 7-5. 8675309, dude. Potatoes.
The 7-5.
I was close,
It's
man.
not potatoes.
You gotta have.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it 85%.
You gotta have the right movie title.
All right,
to
let's
do
start
a
over.
review.
Let's start over. Chase, did you watch a movie this week? Hey, man, I sure did. It's called The 7-5. Man, I felt alive when I watched The 7-5. That movie was great, man.
There we go.
There we
just
go.
Plug that one in there.
Copy paste.
Well, I have my comic book recommendation is the Doctor Strange #1.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet. How was it?
I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't really have much expectations for it. And it's been a long time since there's been a Doctor Strange standalone. Who knows what they're gonna do with it? They got a movie that they're making for it. Let's see.
Ooh, I remember. I'm sorry.
It was it was really good though. It started out good and then it was just getting better and better. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I really love that they took this Doctor Strange was always kind of a mystic. But with this one, it seems like they're giving him more of a modern paranormal twist to it.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool. And I really liked it because in reality, in the Marvel Universe, Doctor Strange is extremely important. He's
right.
He's a key player in the Infinity Gauntlet and stuff. And he's really powerful up there. And so it was a good read. I definitely recommend people check that out.
Oh, I got it. I'm going to have to read it.
Yeah, it's going to be a
I'll
fun
read
one.
it.
Immediately afterwards, I was like, oh, I can't wait to just see where this goes.
What's it called again?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Honestly, I wonder if people will agree with me that it kind of reminded me of Outcast, the Robert Kirkman one that's about this exorcist. It just had elements of that because it kind of took on the paranormal spirit realm thing. But that is what Doctor Strange is all about.
Is it like a spinoff of Doctor Who?
No.
Oh.
Huh.
It's Doctor Strange. He's a big character in the Marvel Universe. There's a movie coming out.
Dude, okay, so the 7-5.
Okay.
He's literally known as the dirtiest cop in history, right?
Okay.
His name is Michael Dow. That's it. And
Michael
he's
Dow.
dude, this guy is crazy. Crazy, the shit he did. If Joey Berglund, watch this movie, you will send me a message and go, bro, that was fucking crazy. Because it's crazy. And I'm sorry for sending you a poop picture, bro. Please don't. I didn't mean to start a war. I just had one that looked like yours, and I asked Zeb, I was like, dude, should I do it? And now I started a war. So I'm officially in a war with Zeb's brother, a poop picture.
And
war.
we're back to poop. And we're back to poop.
I didn't mean to go
Way
there,
to
but
bring it
I'm
around.
going to start hashtagging poop.
I had to go full circle. Joey, go easy on me. The long story short, Joey, go easy on me, okay? I'm just going to put it out here for everyone to know.
Joey,
Just go easy.
sick him.
God damn it.
Give it to him.
Yeah, dude.
Make him pay.
Terrible
Make
shit.
him pay.
Fuck.
Just Google image the worst shit you can find.
He doesn't
No,
have
he
to.
doesn't
He
have
doesn't
to.
have to.
He's got irritable bowel syndrome, bro.
Okay.
Oh,
IBS.
He's creating it all day.
Jesus.
I want to give a shout out to Everett Comics and Cards, which is where I went this Wednesday. Hashtag NCBD, New Comic Book Day.
Whoa.
Because I was in Everett, so I went to Everett Comics and Cards to get my to drop my
Stack.
40 burger on,
Get your stack.
and it's a really cool shop. I wish I'd had more time to spend in there, but the guy was really helpful. Lots of stock, lots of other collectibles, toys, and cards, and all sorts of cool stuff. Nice shop.
Did you take any
up.
pictures?
I didn't. I was quick. I had to pick up. I was picking up my niece from school, and I stopped.
Oh, were you driving?
Yeah.
Chicka chicka choo choo.
Whoa.
I don't know why.
You only drive when you go to Washington, I've realized.
Yeah,
It's
because when I
bizarre.
go to Washington, there's no transit.
Huh.
Ain't like Portland with the lines.
My parents live out deep.
Speaking of dropping a 40 burger, though,
know how to
why
drive?
is Marvel
Oh,
fucking us
my
so
God.
hard these last
Right in our
couple
butts.
weeks?
How
Right in our butts.
What's their deal? Do they think we're rich?
What do they? Yeah, what do they think this is?
They're just like, oh, we're just gonna put out all this.
Here's
shit.
47 new number ones. Oh, and by the way, they're $2 more expensive than the regular ones.
Because we're
right
gonna give
in
you
our
some
butts.
extra previews. They're just jizzing money right now.
Right in our butts.
My last 2 trips to the comic book store this Wednesday and last Wednesday, $100.
Right in your butt.
Yeah.
Wednesday to Wednesday, $100.
Oh yeah, that first week when all the new ones came out, and I went and picked up my stack, and like the dude already knew to set them aside for me and stuff. I went and picked up, and I was like, oh my god, why?
Right in your butt.
Although I think the guy at Everett Comics was hiding the hip hop variants.
Oh yeah,
What a dick.
I think a
Will
few
you
of
just
them
stop that for a
I
freaking
had
moment?
to run through to Cosmic and grab the hip hop variants, but I did get them. I was pretty stoked, man.
Did you get the Run the Jewels ones?
No, those aren't available anymore. You'd have to get those on eBay. But they did have. I got the Doctor Strange, the Chronic one.
Yeah, I got
and the Spider-Man.
last week when I
Marauders.
went to where did I go last week? Cosmic Monkey. I got the hip hop variants. They had them all there. But
Yeah, that's where I went.
at
and
Everett this
grabbed
past week, I didn't see any of them, so they were stashing them somewhere.
Maybe, but you gotta think. I mean, Cosmic moves a lot of books, so maybe they just got more than other places.
Maybe, yeah, it's possible.
I don't know. I don't know how their things work, but Marvel needs to slow down. Like you got all the Star Wars stuff going, you got all the superhero stuff going. Like, come on, man! Is the world about to end or something? Does it all need to come out right now?
Yeah, I mean,
I need some time to
it's
absorb
cool.
things.
It's a really cool time,
Yeah.
but it's there's no way to keep up.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you
need
have-
time to absorb things. So what's going to happen is that all these number ones are going to sell, and then slowly as the series go on, they're going to figure out which ones are going to stick around.
Yeah,
Something like that.
I already know there's ones I didn't grab that I wanted to grab.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was exactly. There was like so much that then when I left and started doing more research, was like, oh shit, that came out too, and oh the fuck, I gotta go back.
And I'm such a noob, but then I'm standing there staring at them going, I don't know which ones I even need.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, man. They're giving it to us. Right in our what, Chase?
Butts.
nailed it.
Nailed it.
So you want to talk about Hobnob Grille
Yeah, let's
No.
do
and
it.
our burgers? What'd you have, Chase? What did you have?
Oh, I had a bacon, peanut butter, pickle burger.
You did their peanut butter, bacon.
So how did it compare to the Killer Burger version?
Not even close. It was a good burger, don't get me wrong. But Killer Burger nails that peanut sauce.
The peanut sauce?
Peanut sauce.
I know what you like.
That sticky, warm caramel.
Well, yeah, and that's what I liked
deliciousness.
about
They
about Killer Burgers is more of like it's more of a sauce, more of a pasty sauce.
Yeah, you go there. Yeah, exactly. It's like the Fire on the Mountain of burgers.
I also think that because I kind of had the same problem with the Thousand Island on mine. I think maybe those buns at Hobnob absorb a lot,
And they just put the sauce on the bun.
and then the bun
I should have asked for
absorbs
more. I should have known better. Like, dude, load it up.
Give me that peanut
Give me
butter.
that peanut butter.
Give me that
Put it on the
baby.
burger. Put it on both sides of the bun.
I didn't have any such problems with my
Yeah.
burger.
Yeah, what did you get?
I got the Cowboy Burger.
Cowboy up.
Which was stacked with what?
Jizz.
Crispy onion straws and barbecue sauce,
Right.
bacon. Great flavor. Great,
Really good.
Great patty.
Yeah, great patty.
That patty was
charbroiled. Mine
phenomenal.
was like broiled. Mine had some burnt on it.
Yeah, they were cooked well,
They were good.
juicy, good meat, good flavor.
Yeah, the mac and cheese was out of sight, my
That was
man.
good. I like their fries too.
I felt like the fries it was kind of a crapshoot.
Right.
Some
Yeah.
of them
Some
were good.
There
some
was
were,
a lot like left over. They were
Yeah, it was kind of like the bottom of the fucking deep fryer. Maybe it
you
was the
could
bottom
you
of the
could tell
bag.
which ones tasted fresh and which ones had kind of been sitting
be.
there.
It makes
Could be.
them up.
At least it seemed that way.
Well, I was stoked that because I got the Mac Daniels that had like Thousand Island and stuff, and I went for the veggie patty option, which I thought would just be kind of like a regular veggie burger, kind of standard fare. But they did a beet patty, and fucking, I really dig those, man. Something
Yeah.
about a beet patty that's just
Beets are
really
bomb.
Good. Yeah, I
Beets
dig
are good
beets.
and good for
And
you.
I know
They're
that
good for you.
I
Not
know I'm
bomb.
gonna have that moment later where I go poop, and then I look
be
at it
red.
and go,
You forget.
"Oh my god, what's going on?" And then,
Poop.
yeah, it takes
Not
me a
even
couple
me.
minutes.
That was poop.
I had to bring it back around.
That was poop, all right?
Had to bring
Not
it
even
back
me.
around.
I understand, Chase.
All right?
Look,
I'm not the only person that talks about poop
I
on this show.
understand.
Okay.
You don't have to get loud with me.
Well, I'm just saying.
I will throw you right the hell out of here.
I'm just saying.
The show has got to have a theme.
I will punch you in the gullet.
Chase, you got a weather update for us?
Yeah, it's gonna rain next 3 days. So it hasn't started yet. So if you need to mow your grass or do any kind of odd things around the house, do it now, people. Because come tomorrow, later on tonight, we're gonna
by the time this airs,
we're gonna be hunkered down. You know,
you're hunkering down. What about through this week?
We're gonna
coming up. This
it's
week?
it's only supposed to be like a 3-day stretch, and then pretty much kind of back to what we've been.
So work week, we're looking at 70s, maybe.
Maybe it's a little cooler this week.
Late 60s,
high 60s, not late, mid 60s. They're not late to the show by any means.
Late 60s. There's some old gals.
Some older gals.
She was born in 69.
Susan Sarandon.
Yeah, I love old
Dude,
gals.
this machine, I want to talk about this machine real quick.
What is it?
The retro USB.
Oh, yeah.
It's a new model of NES that these guys, AVS looks to be their name they're making. We saw this at the Expo. It's a Nintendo console that has HD outs.
Right, so you can play it in HD.
And it also has 4 controller plugins, so you can plug more controllers into it.
And big shout out to those guys, because Retro USB carries a lot of those homebrew games. That was the place.
Yeah,
where
they
I
were the
found
ones
a
with the
bunch.
incident. That was their game.
Yeah, and was digging that. Want to check out more of them. Those were cool.
Yeah, so this machine has it's a top loader. You can plug in regular NES games, but it also has a slot for the original Famicom games, which was the Famicom was the machine in Japan that the NES was based on. Basically, the first NES was called the Famicom.
Right.
So you can play those games, which are
You can literally plug
You can play some Mario on like straight
HDMI. No, like straight HDMI. You HDMI from the console to the, and you can you can pick and choose screen sizes and all that kind of shit.
Yeah,
they were playing
cool.
Castlevania on the big screen there, and it looked phenomenal.
Tight.
It was so crisp.
It gave it like an extra layer almost.
It looked so clean. Yeah, it was nice. So he said they'll be going for under $200.
Whatever that means.
And then
$199.99.
Yeah.
I want to mention though what we saw, that Superboy.
The Superboy.
Superboy looks tight, man.
I'm getting one. That's all there is to it.
Whose phone just blew up?
It was mine. Don't worry about
Handheld SNES that also has a TV output.
Rad.
it. Yeah, so it's like a
controller ports.
handheld machine about the size of like a Game Gear or
that's what reminded me of
Atari
it was
Jaguar.
Kind of yeah. And then so it's got a little screen on it, so you can have it portable and just put
But you
a
can
regular
also
cartridge in it.
Yeah, you just put the regular SNES cartridge into it.
Yeah.
And then you can also plug it into the TV and plug controllers into it and use it as a standalone console.
Badass. And running at a decent price.
They were selling them for, what was it, $80?
Yeah. Not an original Super Nintendo, but to have that and be able to go on the toilet with it.
I found it for $65.
Jesus Christ.
$65
Get your head
on
out of the
Amazon.
gutter, man.
$65 on Amazon.
Yeah, it's not bad.
This is getting goddamn ridiculous.
That might have to be a future purchase.
You know what?
I'm thinking about it.
We're going to have a poop jar from now on. We're going to put it right in the middle of this goddamn podcast. And anytime you talk about poop, you're going to put $1 in it.
Empty your pockets now. Asshole.
I haven't talked about, I swore I'd do one, and I only have.
So
only talked about my dangus once.
That's twice now.
No, I didn't say the other word. I said dangus.
You're still talking about it.
No, I didn't say the B word or the D word.
There's a couple things I wanted to mention, too.
Okay.
Well, I was at Ground Control last night. They had this game that we saw when we were there last time, but we didn't quite understand or look into it. But it was this big console that's 5-on-5. So it's co-op, and it's against different
They had the
teams.
big flat screens.
Big old flat screens, and it was called Killer Queen.
Killer Queen.
And
Killer Queen.
And so last night, since it was Friday, there was enough people in there interested in playing that there was like groups going on and stuff. So I weaseled my way in there and actually got to play it. And it was awesome.
Right, my
man.
shoe, bro.
For a good co-op time with some friends, or even just to go hang out with some strangers and not feel awkward about it, it was cool.
Everything falls in my shoe.
I felt like that game looked cool, but I've never actually seen anybody play it. So
yeah, so once I got to see people play it, I was like, oh, now I understand how this works. And you're like trying to collect these things. There's like 3 different ways to win, and so everybody's strategizing differently, and then you got to guard against stuff.
Diablo makes me want to blow my brains out. God damn it.
Good. But I
wish you would.
I wish I would too.
I also wanted to mention that this thing, it's called Comics Thing, COMIX, and it's happening November 7th, 9 p.m. At the Eagles Lodge on 40th Hawthorne.
What is this?
It's going to be like a lot of independent comics and mini comics and zines, and they're doing a VHS swap, and there's going to be a DJ and stuff. Oh yeah, and they're doing a 16mm film screening.
Speaking
so it's
of
just going to be
DJs?
like kind of a bar get together of like people that are making indie comics.
Holy macaroni!
And have some cool collections
Was that
to swap
DJ
with.
at that DJ at the Retro Gaming Convention? That guy was on point.
It looked like Santa Claus.
Oh my god, they were some big boys. And oh man, they're playing Michael Jackson. They're playing fucking Cars. They're playing all kinds.
They're
of
playing
cool.
some cuts.
They're playing cuts.
I guess I'll bring this up since it's the one thing I spent actual money on there. I bought a Blu-ray called Nintendo Quest. It's a documentary about these guys who apparently set out across the country to collect NES games.
Yeah, their whole thing was to he wanted to go and physically buy an entire U.S. like the U.S.
Every game,
library.
678 games in 30 days, and he wasn't
no
allowed
online.
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to buy anything online.
Who knows if he does it? I'm nervous.
Which is awesome,
The suspense
man.
is
I mean,
killing
you
me.
probably had to go to a lot of things like these retro swap stuff, to find them.
Well, I like
can't
video
wait.
game documentaries, so it looks interesting.
That looks cool. I might have to borrow it from you.
Nah, it was too expensive.
Too expensive for him to borrow it.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to throw down a couple bucks or something.
I'm gonna punch you in your throat.
Yeah, it looks tight.
So hopefully it's good. I hope it's good.
I hope it's good because that guy was kind of.
I support it either way.
He was kind of a jerk.
He wasn't kind of a jerk.
up.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah, he was.
No, he
I wasn't
he
not
kidding.
a jerk.
He was an elitist.
He was not an elitist.
Well, maybe he is, but we don't really know that.
He was just he was just making a conversation with you, just because it wasn't in the tone or the fashion or said the thing you wanted him to say.
He doesn't.
or
like
he
me.
didn't automatically love you like most people do.
I don't like him.
I'm sure if you paid money to have a booth at a convention like that,
So
and the people that came up to you
hey, I got a
want to tell you
podcast.
about their podcast,
I would fucking, bro. I'm in.
no, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
No, I'd say
after doing that
no,
all
you
day,
wouldn't.
traveling around.
Let's hang out.
So big shout out to the Nintendo Quest guys. That looks tight.
That looks tight.
Yeah,
Zeb tried weed,
I've tried weed before.
but you tried it recently.
This is your
How'd you like
biggest-
it?
I don't like it. It sucks.
Oh man, it does not
It's
suck.
not. It doesn't do anything enjoyable.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Let's get real. Okay, let's try it one more time. Give me once. Let's fucking smoke a ton of pot and watch that fucking documentary.
I'm not. There's no way I'm smoking a ton of pot. First of all, I'm not smoking anything
Why not?
because I don't want to smoke anything.
He's not a smoker.
Because I'm done smoking. I don't want to do that anymore.
But smoking pot's not smoking ciggies.
I didn't say whether it was ciggies. I don't want to smoke anything. I'm done smoking in my life.
Pull. Smoke a lot of pull, bro.
So many polls.
Oh,
I want to give a big
shit
shout out
balls.
to Cole Peterson, the
Yeah, let's
artist
mention
that
Cole
was
Peterson.
selling some cheap prints there of some awesome video game and comic book artwork.
Really cool art. His turtles were badass.
Yeah,
Dope. Really dope,
I got
actually.
all the turtles in a splinter.
Yeah, I got them all playing games. Eating pizza.
So that's
This is how I yawn.
I just had a yawn.
Cole Peterson, ColePetersonArt.com,
Yeah, he's dope. He was actually really dope.
RetroUSB.com for the AVS guys doing the homebrew video games and the new HD console.
Yeah, Ecstasy of Order, the Tetris Championship documentary. Guys, check that out.
NintendoQuest.com for the Nintendo Quest documentary.
Chase's brown eye.
The most unofficial and unauthorized Nintendo documentary ever.
And if you're in the Portland area, Comics Thing. the swap and
What's the second
comics.
word of that address?
Thing.
Comics thing.
Just thing.
Yeah,
Comics.
THING. Thing.
November 7th at the Eagles Lodge. Mini comics, VHS swap,
Eagles
underground
Lodge?
comics, film screening, and DJ Cookie Chick.
Dude, the Eagles Lodge, bro. Hell yeah.
What is so exciting about that to
They
you?
do wrestling there, all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh yeah, they do amateur wrestling there. I want to go sometime.
Have you ever even been there?
Yeah, bro.
What'd you see there?
I saw Lex Luger slam fucking Hulk Hogan.
I don't believe you.
Lex Luger and Hulk Hogan were at the Eagles Lodge. Just get it in real quick.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, I'll meet you down at the Eagles Lodge.
Hogan's gone. He's so fucked from saying he hates black people. He's already down to the Eagles Lodge.
That's all he can book.
He's so broke, man. It was a fast decline, dude. He's Mickey Rourke on crack.
So
You know what I mean?
I'm interested in what your B rating is for this weekend.
It was a 2.
Retro Gaming Expo.
3.
3 Bs.
I loved it.
Dude, my burger was a 3 beer.
Mine was 2. It just compared to Killer Burger, I guess it wasn't the same. Killer Burger wins the peanut butter war, but that burger was good.
Peanut butter war. I
So-
would say probably 2.5.
My burger was phenomenal.
Mine was good. I enjoyed it. I don't enjoy burgers very much. I'm more of a chicken guy.
Not a burger guy.
But 3. I'll give it 3.
So don't forget to check out triplebpodcast.com. You can listen to the show. You can
You can share it.
participate in our polls. You can find out a little more information about us as people if you're curious.
Real personal. Gets real personal.
You can give me a call, 256-651-7505.
Say what's up.
Check us. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes and Audio Mac and do all this stuff.
Stitcher and SoundCloud.
Listen,
wherever you listen to podcasts at.
Share.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Yes, tell a friend.
And caring
that we
is
wanna-
tight.
If you need studio time, you can check out zebdak.com. Or if you don't want to do that, you can check out bigmixmaster.com.
Oh, shit.
Big shout out to Prince Elwood Strickland across the way.
Damn, what up,
I can
Prince?
see him. I can see him.
I could
If you
smell
need
him.
some fresh clothing or some custom screen printing, check out concusscreations.com.
Concusscreations.com.
If you need a good time, just give me
Call Jessica.
Call Chase.
call Jessica.
Call Chase.
Call Chase.
Yeah, I'll rub your boobs.
That's what you're gonna do. Hey, you come over.
I'll rub your boobs. Hey, boobs.
Rub.
Check out digitalsnarl.com. Do you guys know about digital
Nah,
snarl.com?
but tell me about it, dog. I just fucking Guy Fieri'd you.
I think that's what it is. Digitalsnarl.com is the photography of one Elijah Lundgren.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, your cousin.
Yep.
Cuz dog.
So big
Cuz
shout out to
dog.
him
Man,
and
he's killing it.
Michael up at Vapor Heights, as well
Yeah.
as
Miss you, Mike.
Mikey over at Rogue Toys.
Toys.
I miss you too, Mikes. I miss you too.
Hella shout outs. Hella love today, man.
Yeah.
Big ups to everybody.
I'm trying to
out
remember
there.
everybody needs to get shouted out for helping us along our way.
God.
Well,
The Lord.
the Lord. Thank you.
It's almost his day,
Jesus.
dude. Less than like 13 hours.
October 21st, 2015.
Shout out to my mom and Chase's mom
Don't talk
And
about
my mom.
and Abba's mom
Don't talk about my mom.
and my dad. My dad's recovering from foot surgery.
Sorry,
so-
can't I talk about my dick so much?
That doesn't sound like you're sorry when
No,
you say
I-
it like that.
Sorry, can I talk about my dick so much? Is that better?
No, it's exactly the same.
If anything, you should be concerned for his dick.
All right, let me try it again.
Well,
Something.
Hey,
something.
Ken, I'm sorry about I talk about my dick.
No, you're supposed to say, I apologize for being so inappropriate all the time.
Okay, and I apologize for being so inappropriate all the time, and I won't try to talk about my little dangus anymore.
When are you going
And
to
then
grow up?
He'd probably appreciate a Trump 2016.
Trump 2016, brah.
Let's go, Trump.
And
Shout out to Bernie, though.
Bernie.
For real.
Oh, for real.
Let's get that Second Amendment repealed. I'm just kidding. I don't want to repeal the Second
Jesus
Amendment.
Christ.
I'm just kidding.
You're gonna get burned at the stake, bro.
Just almost flipped the mic.
I'm just kidding. I'm really just kidding. I wish it was even bigger than it is.
Dude, you should let me hit that smart water.
Do you guys have any regrets?
Oh, yeah, dude. Jesus Christ.
No, not one. Not today.
Yeah.
Never again.
I wish we could have spent more time at the expo, but
That's
We can
true.
go
Let's
back.
go back.
I'm over it though. I'm gonna go home.
We could get up early and go tomorrow.
Probably gonna go tomorrow.
Got a Hawks game at 1, so
not happening.
Oh yeah, by the way, by the time you're listening to this, I don't do predictions a lot, but by the time you listen to this, the Seahawks will have beaten the Carolina Panthers and will be 3-3 or better.
How can you be better?
Better than 3-3?
Yeah.
Well, if they listen to this in like 4 weeks, they could be like 7-3.
Oh,
8-3.
like Back to the Future, but with podcasts.
So much.
Thanks for listening.